Well, we all know that car accidents, they can happen all the time, but what do you do if you're walking down the street and you're hit, maybe by a car, maybe you're on a bicycle? Joe Brown of Accident Law Group, well, he has the answer what to do. But first of all, let's discuss, we talk about car accidents all the time, but there are so many other ways that you can be injured. How do you define personal injury?
Well, personal injury is when you're injured as a result of someone else's negligence. Obviously, car accidents is probably what we most think of because it's the most common injury that most law firms handle. You've got dog bites, someone's dog bites you, which is very important because there's only a 1-year statute of limitations on those, so it's very quick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if something happens like that, you really need to get someone involved quickly.
Okay.
That involves homeowners insurance, so it's not like your automobile insurance, so it's definitely something different. Slip and fall, someone, you're at a restaurant, you fall down or you slip, those are also personal injury type cases. There's a lot of little differences. I had a case years ago where someone was delivering some goods to a business. The business had a huge fire. He was injured as a result of that. The fire was negligence of one of the employees of that business. So that's a personal injury. A lot of people don't think of something like that. It's unique. And that's where it's important to kind of get an attorney involved. I'm hurt. Someone else caused my injury. I need someone else to talk to me about getting these bills paid because I can't afford them.
Well, and that's the thing. All of a sudden you end up with all of these bills, but who do you call? Who do you reach out to? I mean, who's the one that's responsible for that? But who do you call? You call Joe, and Joe's going to figure it out, right?
That's our job.
That's what you do, is figure
out
who is really going to cover those costs.
Yeah, and what type of, is there insurance? What type of insurance? ATV accidents, they're complicated. They could be a separate automobile policy. They could be part of a homeowner's policy. They could be part of an umbrella insurance. So those are things that we actually look at and try to figure out and ascertain what's going on. I have a case right now where a student is in another student's college room or college apartment.
Yes.
He's showing off his gun. He accidentally discharged, shoots him.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got an accidental discharge of a gun. That's a homeowner's type policy, a renter's policy. So that's what we're working on that.
Well, that's the thing. There are so many different, and a lot of people, you think you've got your car insurance, but you have to think about homeowner insurance and coverage for that as well. And we often, remind people that you used to be an insurance adjuster, but you were also a homeowner's insurance adjuster.
Trained in auto, did a lot of homeowners claims as well, business, commercial policies in my time as an insurance adjuster. So I've read a lot of different policies, and I think that's what's key is I understand what those policies say, where the coverages are, where we look to find that coverage.
What would be your best piece of advice for having the proper homeowners coverage?
Well, I think your homeowners, your automobile should always be simpatico, as they would say. Sometimes people like, what's the minimum homeowners? How do I get away with that? That's only $100,000 in coverage. But if you live in a really nice home, you make a good living, maybe you need more coverage than that. Same thing for your automobile. People think $100,000 is a lot of coverage, but if you're going to be out of work for several months and you make a good living, that's not even going to cover your wage loss for a year or whatnot, and that's what you really need to look at.
Right. All right. Really good advice, as always.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it.
All right. Accident Law Group, you know what? They have offices valley-wide. All you have to do is dial **ALG to find a location near you, or visit the website accidentlawgroup.com.